Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called 10,000 Hours by Mackelmore. And we're going to end up capoing this on the 6th fret to kind of match the recording, but we're going to start off with kind of that intro lick where you could play 1st fret on the B string, and we do that again, and then another 1st fret, and then 1st fret on the B, and then we go 2nd on the G, and then open G, and more open G, and then open G, and then 2nd on the G, and then 1st fret on the B, and then 2nd fret on the G, open G, 2nd on the G, 1st fret on the B, 2nd on the G, and more 2nd on the G, and then open G, and then 2nd fret on the G to kind of lead us back to the beginning of that lick. So we got kind of a C, 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 A, G, 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 A, C, A, G, A, C, A, G, A. And if you're a little bit more adventurous, you could throw in some bass notes for those. So you could start off with 3rd fret on the A string for kind of that 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, and then open E for the open G, and then O2, and then open A for the 1st fret on the B, 2, 2, O2, and then 1st fret on the low E for that 1st fret on the B. So you may want to kind of play around with that as kind of that intro lick. Might be kind of a cool way to kind of intro the tune. O2, O, 1, 2, 2, O2, 1 and 1, 2, 2, 2, O2. And the chords that would back up that lick would start on a C major chord. When we play C major, 1st finger goes the B on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the C, we're going to go to an E minor chord when we play E minor. 1st finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the D string, 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really sad. And then from the E minor, we'd be going to an A minor chord. We play A minor. 1st finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the G string, 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really sad. And then from the A minor, we're going to be going to an F major chord. If you know the bar F major, I'll talk about an easier one too. But you do your 1st finger across the entire 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string, 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string, 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an F major bar chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to kind of substitute in something called F major 7, where you do the 1st finger on the B string, 1st fret, 2nd finger on the G string, 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the D string, 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7 chord. And that's a lot of kind of our verse chorus is kind of that C, E minor, A minor, F major. Now, a lot of times with a song like this, though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So you took the C and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. So we try that through our progression. We have C, down, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up. We're repeating that for kind of our 1st verse and our chorus. And on our 2nd verse, actually, there's this cool variation where from the C chord, instead of doing an E minor chord, we go to a G major chord. And the way you play G major, 1st finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, it sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. So in that 2nd verse, we do our regular progression twice, and then we kind of hit the C, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, F, down, up. Before we go to our regular progression again, we set ourselves up for the chorus. So it's kind of a little variation there. And on our 3rd verse, actually, there's kind of a similar variation where we start on the C and the E minor and the A minor F progression, but then we go to the A minor and the G major, and then we go to a D minor chord when we play D minor. 1st finger goes to the high E on the 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, and the 3rd or the 4th finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D minor chord. That sounds really sad. And then from the D minor, we go to the F major chord. So on that 3rd verse, when you hit that part, you'd have the A minor, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, D minor, down, up, down, up, F, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, G, down, up, D minor, down, up, F, down. Right before we go into kind of our outro bridge part. Now the weird part is to play along with Mackelmore, instead of starting on a C chord, we're starting on an F sharp major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 6th fret, then now your C is really an F sharp major, your E minor is really an A sharp minor, your A minor is really a D sharp minor, and your F major is really a B major chord. And when we get to it, the G major is really a C sharp major, and your D minor is really a G sharp minor. But to take it from the very beginning, you may want to kind of use that intro lick actually kind of with those basses or without those basses to kind of intro the tune. And then people will be like, oh man, 10,000 hours, that's awesome, man. That's a cool lick, man. So you may want to kind of play around with that to kind of intro the tune, or kind of follow that in the recording too. 0-2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 0-2. Or you could strum through that intro, and you'd have the C down, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, and then from there, then we'd be going into our verse part, which is kind of that same progression. Now, something else I think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the C, you'd have the A for the bass. On the E minor, you'd have low E for the bass. On the A minor, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the F bar, you'd have low E for the bass. And on the F major 7, you'd have the D for the bass. So we tried that next verse with basses. We'd have C with an A bass, down, up, down, E minor, low E bass, A minor with an A bass. So it's that same progression. We have the C, E minor, A minor, F, C, E minor, A minor, F. And then from there, we'll be going into our second verse. And this is kind of where we have that C, G, A minor, F digression or substitution. Now another strum pattern I think about using with the song, though, is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're kind of dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the C and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you do on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up. Then on the third beat, you're doing it up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. If you're digging on that, you can throw in basses on that too. You can make the bass down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, down. It's very cool variations. So we tried that through our next verse. We have C, E minor, A minor, F, C, E chorus. So to get that going, we'd have C, E minor, A minor, and C, E minor, A minor, and then from there, then we'd be going into our third verse. So we kind of kept that going with our third verse variation. We have the C, E minor, A minor, and then we kind of tried to A minor, G, E minor, and A minor, G, tom on A minor, kind of going into our outro or bridge part, and you'll kind of hear this cool little recurring idea where second fret on the G string kind of comes out quite a bit, actually kind of that A note. And one way to work it through the outro actually is just to kind of imply the basses around that note. Like you start with the A and with kind of your bass, and then with a G in the bass, and then with a D in the bass, and then D in the bass. And you have to kind of listen to it to kind of work that out. With that idea might be a cool way to kind of outro the tune. Or you could strum through that. You'd have that big A minor, and then when we come back in, we'd kind of be on the G chord, G, D minor, D minor, and then we can have our main outro progression with that A minor, that's the basics of how you could strum through 10,000 hours by Mackelmore. Good luck!